Hello, and welcome, welcome, welcome. There is always so much demand for Terraformers, and I love playing it, so it really is a symbiotic relationship between me and the viewers. So let's see, what do we want to do today? I think we go for a green path. Now, we're on utopian difficulty at this point. We're going for gold stars and everything, except we have a very sad Paraspora finish there and a silver by 3 turns. And quite frankly, I totally blame the fact that the last 10 turns of that game I went, give me a space project, give me a space project, give me a space project. Because we just couldn't, I guess, and we had good research too. Anyway, I don't want to complain. Let's go. We got to play life on Mars. We got to get lots of diversity. So basically we have to terraform the planet and get animals, plants, and everything on it. Utopian balance and space. I think space is always going to be my favorite. I love starting with 2 trade routes. And the tritium deposit is our absolute what we want the most. Instead of going for a minor, let's go long term. If we get happiness up, we get a lot of great stuff. Art gallery and stuff is fine. We're probably not going to use this stuff early game. Whereas mining resource is pretty powerful early game. I mean, it is good. It is good. I really would rather have the late game power though. So let's go that way. Let's explore to the south, chilling some heights. That's fine. And then our main capital, a lot of rock in our capital to begin with. Still, we're gonna assume that we're gonna create a happiness triangle here that can become a whole X. So we do need some happiness, and let's end turn. Some of your trade routes. Oh yeah, we start with trade routes. So we need production of anything as early as possible, quite frankly. Let's throw out some nitrates to import some titanium. Oh, you know what we should be doing is that space project. Let's go explore the water. That's a lot of water. That's so much water. So now if we expand to it and we mine it, now we've got water coming in, and that means that we can do a greenhouse farm here in a second. So let's import a water so that next turn that's ready to go, and we'll start putting out some tritium into space and get this space project built as fast as possible. We get another thing that consumes water. Put this on the corner. And we have a lot of water on the map. Let's go down here and see what's up. Food, another place where we can set up a mine. So that's really powerful. We don't need to keep bringing in water. I mean, we can. I think we'd rather just keep building this space project, but that means that we need to look for tritium, and right now we just don't see any. Another trade route, something that makes our food even better. That's probably worth looking at. Let's keep grabbing water. The biggest deposits down here. That gets us really close. We'll export a silicate to get it next turn, the greenhouse farm. So far so good, other than the fact that we really need better cards. A happiness structure. We need power generation among other things. So this goes here, the food goes here, then this building gives us +1 food for adjacency, and then this building gave all our adjacent buildings happiness. So that sorted out a lot of things. What do we want to bring in? You gotta pick titanium. Even though it doesn't seem like we need titanium right now because we have plenty, you've got to pick titanium. It's just that simple. So we can't do this project anymore. Can't do this project anymore unless we export stuff. I mean, we're gonna export energy. I don't like it because we're already energy starved, but I don't have a solution, basically. I do not have a solution. I need like a solar plant. All right, exploration satellites. More connectivity is quite helpful. We come up here, we get a geothermal. 16 titanium and we can use it. In reality, we need a lot more titanium, but that's fine. Let's go down here. 4 titanium. So if we build the Robo Hub, that'll give us 2 connections. You know what? Let's build the Robo Hub right away. So the Robo Hub goes here. That connects once down here for this mine, and then the next one's going up here for a geothermal. We need a lot of titanium, but it's right there. I can see it. So we're not worried about making it happen. We could get unlucky. Let's see. We got 4, so we still need, how much is that? It's 3. We should import 1 just to be safe. Excuse me. We should import. I mean, I really want to import energy, man. But I don't want to export our food, but now that we have the drone hub, we have the connection, so I guess it's fine. A happiness structure is good. A science structure is, like, required. We need to start getting some science. Alright, people are unhappy. More connections. We're just going to grab the population. More connections right now is nice, but we absolutely do not have the titanium required to pretend that that's on the table. So now we get a negative for geothermal power. So that is a big deal for us. And then, oh, water. Oh, what am I thinking? We gotta throw out water. That's what we're gonna export. What? You know what? I think we just need to export 3 water and bring in 3 energy. That'll keep us floating in the short term, at least, while we pile up some food, get another science. So this is going to be a science corner here, a food corner here, population X in the center, and then a couple of wild slots here and here. That's the city planning that we've accomplished here. Now if we got 5 silicates, we could move forward on that plan. There's potentially silicates out here. 6 in fact, and enough food. So we crush this, make the science corner possible, get a happiness structure. We're now at positive happiness. What is this? A mineral cavern. So this could be titanium, but this is a large titanium deposit. So I assume that this crater being at -1 is the best place, because this is -3 heat, which is -3 happiness. This area here is -1. So if we settle this crater, oh, food corner, man. We might want to put our soul factory in here. Holy damn. From here, we have an overlap of 1 adjacency with our main city, but the large titanium deposit is incredible. So we want to get back up to 30 food and 5 water in a hurry so we can found a city. It's going to make exploration a little bit more painful because we're not getting a new place to explore from very far away. Do we need food, science? Yes. The question is, what are we going to double? Are we going to double all these 3 productions or these productions? So these are only 2 and this is like 6. And it's the 6 that we want. So, yes. Cards. I really could go for both of these. So tritium. It might be time to start bringing in some tritium and putting some tritium to space. In fact, let's put 2 tritium to space at a time. We do need to up our raw production. Like right now we have a lot of trading capabilities. Oh, there's the tritium. Perfect. We have a lot of trading capabilities, but we don't have enough production to make it meaningful. Leader panel. Police station is fine. But the genetic... Yeah. We need the lady that allows us to put life on the earth. Ooh, we want this. Happiness for food production. Even putting this in here would get us set up on that. But once we import life forms, we'll have the option to put a spreader down, and that's the real joy. Let us Start exploring over here. 10 food, a titanium deposit. Very good. We're not going to worry about this because it doesn't do anything right away. Heat production is always my favorite because that helps with the happiness. A trade port's nice, but we don't really need it. I'd rather have just more connectivity. We need lots of titanium and tritium. And now we have this rover port, which is nice. And it can explore all the way up to here. I mean, even this lava tube settlement is a nice spot. This biome is so good, though. 0, 0, 0. Which means it has no negatives. Which means that it can be completely terraformed to be like Earth. That's a pretty big deal. So now that this has done its scan. Allow me to scan this. What's there? Canyon view. Yeah, gee, what are we going to do first? I really want titanium. Because, like, honestly, the titanium's the thing we need the most. So you are going to displace over to here. It'll take 3 turns. And it also means that we don't have any, like, scan on the way. It's going to take 5 turns. So now that spot is vacant, and we can get the spreader. And the spreader will start by putting some microbes out. Oh, you know what we should have done? Made the reproduction of that faster. So we can spread. Yeah, I should have waited till next turn. Okay, food production. We need lots of nitrates to go here. Let's go here for a moment. Rocky plains, lots of food. We got the water. Crater, you're in it. New something something. And then food on a +1 tile. New dilly. And now we need titanium. And then titanium. We need a ton of titanium. So for a moment, we're going to again pause the construction of the orbital ring in favor of hauling in titanium. Expectations are getting higher. Here's a happiness structure, which is going to make a happiness thing here. We need Moa. Titanium. So let's go get the titanium. We need a total of 6 for this, and then 8 there. So 14 total. We're getting 3. Next turn we should have enough. 15 food to repair this. We can't. Let's get some terraforming. So then with our satellites, is there titanium? There must be. Yep, right over here. That's enough titanium for us to install and then expand and then pit mine and then expand to our rover center over here. See that? Yeah, yeah. So now our rover center is going to be back online. It takes 2 more turns, and then it'll start exploring near it. We don't have enough energy for, like, anything. Crap. What do we want to do about that? Probably export food for a little bit. Slow our growth down. And let's import some life forms. Titanium. Atmosphere and oxygen is a pretty solid duo. So we'll take that. Food production. That's, I already know where that's going. It's right there. Let's import another life form. We're going to have tons of life forms. Tundra forest. I mean, we're not even close to going for that. But having the options are good. I mean, oh, crap. We want a lot of this. making a life form take 15% less time to spread. Is that worth doing to our tundra forest? Let's do one more life form pull. Grab the easiest things. Like, I'm just looking at these nitrates like, dude, like, we need lots for the soil factory. But if we brought in the tritium, we could almost finish this. In fact, I think we could finish it. Let's take in the tritium and we'll move on with our lives. So scanning here, lots of support, very good. We're still losing 20 support per turn. I think I can repair this now though, so that saves us 10 support. Wow, that was pretty devastating. And then in new Dildil, let's use some energy, get another food production and an atmosphere generator. So now we got atmosphere coming up, we got heat coming in, and a lot of nice things. Can get more searching, scanning. More science isn't crazy. There is this tile here that we haven't used. I think space projects are going to be huge for us. It's almost like we're playing the Ad Astra mission that we didn't get gold on. Feels that way. Let's do the genetic modification. And I will do it on the basic trees. It's not going to get a big payout for us right away. It's going to reduce that thing by 2 turns, which is nice. And it's just going to make it... Like, basically, we want to spread water way sooner than normal so that there's at least 1 bit of rainfall. And we have a climate zone right here that can accept a tree. And there's a climate zone here that can accept a tree with 1 level of rainfall. And we're going to keep exploring as we go. So 1 more turn and that ring's gonna be done. Grab the deer just cause, or the rabbit just because it's the easiest thing to put in. Another food production facility is nice. No. I mean, I really want to identify the new biomes and see what we're saying. Like even Solus there, that's a really good biome as well. Not quite as good as Elysium, but good nonetheless. If I had this tile, that would be great. We have food coming in. The food. Oh. So here we're producing at least 4 food. So by putting the food monitoring office, we will have 1 happiness on 1 person, which is fine because our next people, like I plan on at least building 3 population here. And after we put in cultured meat labs and the soil factory, this production is going to be at least 8, right? Because 1 more here and then 3 plus 1 adjacencies. So that means that everything in this location is going to be 2 happiness from this thing. So that's 6 happiness total, plus they're going to be beside the bath, so it's another 6, and you know what I'm saying. It's going to be all right. So there's the ring. We have high expectations. I think the science would be nice. This place here did not get the build that I was hoping for, so you'll just get some science. I mean, this will up happiness by upping heat in the world, but I don't have enough to maintain that. I think we should blitz our nitrate, but gonna have to shred our water to do it. We're gonna get a new leader at the next next phase here. This is an expensive explorer, but I wanted to know if there was going to be a place to settle in this biome, because it could be all the way out here before we get a crater to live in. Happiness lady or mine, dude? Let's go happiness. She can spend lots of water for happiness, and that could bail us out. And then we're building lots of buildings, and we have that long-term synergy. If we get 800 happiness, we get more projects. Like, it's like a science thing. We can also identify what's in this biome over here. It's decent, but it doesn't have the rain. It still could be worth settling for sure. Food. Nice. So I actually don't have a thing for people to live in, so we need this. Another +4 happiness there. And then we expand, and let's get this science popping. So we're +5 science. No kidding. And some sandstones. And we have enough science now for the meat lab. So I'm going to put that just because it also comes with some happiness. And I think that's worth talking about. And then yeah, 22 soil factory. Let's get that bread. +2 happiness for every building that consumes. I mean, that's not amazing, but in our capital here, we have 2 buildings that consume water. In this area, we have a water structure here, 1. So it's not that good, but it was better than the other ones. +1 support per population. You know, this is probably a good time to bank that in on there. It's only 30, but it's for free. It doesn't cost us anything. Another bacterial spreader is pretty solid, to be honest. If I'm totally honest. Oxygen and atmosphere seem like it's worth spreading. We now don't have any more water to shred. Do we still want to... bring in nitrates? We could at the cost of food, but maybe we do want to settle in the lava tube settlement. I don't know. I don't think we have enough energy for that. But it would get us on this tritium gang. Tritium gang. But getting the food, like, is incredible. Like, getting this soil factory. So I'm gonna stay on the path and even look for nitrates right now. 10 food. Interesting. Okay, you move here. I don't know if your cooldown comes off while you're not in a zone, but I'm interested to know. Okay, another thing of oxygen. So now we have 15 turns on oxygen. That's faster than the heat's coming. Okay, hospital, geothermal, or lab. Housing is nice. So in here, we're going to spend our energy. We're going to get a housing that's going to be super happy. And we're going to up our thing, which means we get 2 happiness from this. So, like, this city is now popping. And because we have no energy, it's time to give a speech. Speech. And we have so much trade that, honestly, let's start going for it. Tritium. There are tritium locations over here. We have 10 food production. And there's some power. Oh, what a lucky grab. I think we do want to potentially settle this this location over here. Because it's like, this is so good. Every time the heat or the oxygen comes up, it's going to become happier. And that's not true for oxygens that are in the negative. Like in our main areas now. You have more connectivity. I mean, you should connect to this. Play the game legal. I just don't have tritium, but I do have science, so I think that we go for the hospital. I know it costs tritium. I'm aware. I'm aware. Trust me. But the other option costs 9 tritium and that's it. And then the other option costs silicates and nitrates, but it was only to produce more science, which I have plenty of. So that's fine. Robot ingenuity. I think another bacteria spreader. I think we have great bacteria. So where can we scan that has tritium? Nowhere. So we scan you. And then this is just a normal aquifer. Good to know. You are going to move all the way out to here. It's going to take 7 turns, and by then I'm hoping that we're in this crater. Before then, we're going to put this down, and this will give us another opportunity to spread bacteria. And we're going to do heat bacteria right here. So we have 3 bacterial spreaders right now, which is good times. We could do a speech, 30 happiness, no cost. It's kind of slow, but let's just get the support. It's fine. We could get 80 support as well, but we're not that close to getting enough for the other stuff, so I'm not too worried about it. This is 3 happiness, 1 happiness, 2 happiness. Yeah, we want to come here. 7 energy. Oh my god, it's so bad. But large nitrates. How are we going to get our energy up? Has anybody put some thought to this? Does anybody know? Tritium. Thank you. I don't want another spreader. Like, at this point, I kind of do. Because these things suck. So I guess we do. But I don't really want it. Okay. So let's stop this. That's going to finish next turn. I have like no energy. I guess this is a good turn to use our hospital then. Make you happy. So now our happiness is not so bad. Come over here. That's enough to settle this crater, actually. Should have thought about that. So that's really good. And then I can scan from here had I planned it out. And I now don't have enough water. So instead we're just going to give it... Oh, you know what? We get 15 support for just doing nothing. So let's do that. Do we want to use this for 4 support in our capital? No, because I wanna connect to stuff. Like this nitrate deposit. We need energy. That's become apparent. Let's import energy. How about that? And we'll get some extra happiness. Polar bears need a ton of oxygen. Not even close. This is good. This puts up the heat of a climate zone by 1 step. And if we do that where we have 2 cities located, it could be pretty poppin'. So heat and atmosphere. Boom, baby. Lots of happiness. That heat bump was enough to bring us to positive. Insanely good. And we have +4 here. So in 2 turns, this is going to go up. That's going to give everyone a +1. And then oxygen's coming, slow and steady. It's not like incredible, but it's coming. Flat plains. I mean, oh, this is -3 water, but in here we can potentially get things planted. So I still want to see if there's a place to settle in here. Another spreader. Okay, this spreader that has a cooldown, you come up here. Fresh spreader. Let's go. And let's start getting the benefits of it right away with another oxygen production. Some of our trade rates aren't being used. No freaking kidding. So we're going to need silicates here in a hurry. Yeah. Silicates down here. Let's go exploring for it. We found a lava tube. This area, it's okay. It's not that great. We still have enough silicates that we're pumping into the atmosphere. We could get another eco home. This is 4 happiness. Sounds good. And then I just don't have the energy for this. Perhaps we actually stall this production for a hot second just to haul booty on some energy. And then once we have the nitrate production of this pit mine, we'll be fine. We'll use that for energy or whatever. Another happiness structure using water sounds nice, but even a science one. This is a happiness structure that happens to produce a science. And I can build it now. It costs food. It costs food. That's bad. Get out of here. I could get 80 happiness. You know what? Let's get 80 happiness because that's going to get us up to this freaking thing way faster. And it saves me the energy to get the pit mine. And now we can do another export real hard. Come up here, have a peek-see. That's okay. It's not amazing. I meant to go over here, but we have 2 turns on that. Oh, I get 2 projects. Yeah. Oh, another animal spreader, because that's how we win the game. It's by spreading animals. Drone hub is so helpful. Titanium for silicates is normally helpful, but I have no silicates. +1 water if you have at least 4 population. This is 3 population. This is 3 population. And this is like 2 population. Yeah, 4 population's just a little bit hard to get. Oh, there's a bus station. I love buses. I love buses, and I like oxygen factories when you, especially when you have no water. Let's get energy lady. Drone hubs, putting up your energy production's good. We obviously need energy production. I just need to figure out when we're gonna have a time to find it. Okay, let's stop exporting so hard and start importing here. I do need some tritium. The closest, I want this tritium specifically, and I don't feel like going through the process of thinking it. Just that this tritium's closer, it wouldn't be enough. I'm probably going to need it anyway, but once I have the bus station, I'll connect to the rover, and then these things will be easy to explore. So by grabbing these tritiums, there's more tritium to be hoovered up by our explorer here. Don't know why I didn't want to explain that, but is what it is. +1 comfort for every drone. That's just so good. +1 science for every 3. We don't really need that. Get a greenhouse farm, I guess. So in here, we put a person down. That gives us 2 connection, 1 for the drone hub, 1 for the and you still have a cooldown, okay. And then we can up the quality of life based on the number of drones. And we'll install drones here in the future. It's perfect. It can't possibly go wrong. And then I did exactly what I didn't want to do. And I explored where my explored rover was going to go. Nitrate mine or agricultural complex? I don't mind the nitrate mine, honestly. Need a lot of energy. I also need a lot of silicates. I also need freaking tritium. and energy. And we have to throw something out. We just don't have the water for all these water projects. There's the drones, and this is a happiness drone. Costs energy, though. There's a bunch of tritium. Oh, gigantic aquifer. 30 water. That would up the water level on the planet. Worth talking about. So this place here is going to get happiness for building this, and this bad boy is giving comfort of living because we have drone hubs. Love it. And then we have connectivity. And if we're smart about it, we can get a bus station, which gives us even... Oh, why did I put it there? Why did I put... I don't want to put it there. I should put it in here, even if it limits us for a turn. And then, oh yeah, this is good. It's good. There isn't that much great stuff to do over here, but it is good. And there's another drone hub. So every time we put a drone in here, we get more connections, and our people are happier. So we have like 7 happiness in this place. Now this is good. The biogenerator, finally some energy, and then this only costs 5 food if you produce at least a bunch anyway. That would obviously be good in here, but like we don't actually need it. I mean, arguably we could put it in here because this is only 2 happiness for adjacencies. This is 3. Just doesn't seem like the investment is worth it. I'd rather just get the igloo. What go get me that or those silicates, please. And then we want our nitrates for a couple of different things. We really need a project that'll give us or we should explore over here until we find a place that will accept us. Maybe we like settle in this lava tube, get a couple of connections, extract the water, move the city over, get a couple of connections, rinse and repeat, you know? Do I want to save my water? I kind of do, because the oxygen's about to go up, and we could start putting bunnies down. Support, there it is! Water! Finally, some water. And a huge drone thing. And we can get another project? I guess this is population. So that's going to finish. Then we need this. I need... need a lot of things. Silicates included. And I could connect to the silicates, but I need the energy, and I don't have any locations on the board where I can get energy back. So perhaps I go over here and just spend my energy and don't find a place to settle. Unfortunate. This is large as well. This could be a pit mine. There's so much potential over here. I have too many happiness structures, and everything costs water. Like, I don't think I care about either of them, because I'd rather just start getting the animal spreader. If I had energy, I'd be doing this. You know what? Let's not build the lake thing yet. We have to go back. But I want water. I guess we don't need food. We just need energy so badly. I don't need them. I mean, I said I need energy. So this is gonna make our main zone warmer. Boom, baby. Now we're very happy. This is gonna be up in, oh my god, 3 more turns and we have more happiness. We just have to start spreading microbes that people care about. Heat's coming up just fine. Put another microbe down. I'm just gonna take the science. Those are good cards, but like, just not ready for them. Alright, I want that silicate mine. I still don't have enough energy though. Why? I don't see anything for energy. I need to keep scanning down here. Still nowhere for our people to settle. Oh, there's an energy. Crap. So that would have been good enough. And what do you need? Energy as well, or a ton of water? I mean, I love it. I like it. And I like it. I like a lot of this. First things first, though, let's get that silicate thing coming in. Then, in a city that we have room, research center, sounds good. You go here. Oxygen. And yeah, okay. So I think we're good to start. Gonna stop hauling in so much energy, and let's actually make the sprint to produce energy sustainably. I think it looks something like this. Oh, I technically can do a scan here. 10 projects. Man, come on. Water. I mean, I technically do have the water right now, but I want the animal spreaders, and I want the plant spreaders, and I want all the other spreaders, but, like... yeah, just get out of here. We get plenty of projects. Rainforest. I'm just gonna grab some of the ones that are fancier. I need my nitrates. I mean, energy production. Wouldn't be telling the truth if I said I didn't want that very badly. How much water? 30 water. We also need lots of water. I mean, dude. A little bit of energy. Come on. Hell yeah. Drone hub. Might be worth putting. Would make people happy. Oh, but I don't have enough energy. We're just barely getting away with the bit of energy that we have. Not enough tritium. That's fine. We can just do 1 less tritium this turn. Okay. Rising expectations, but we're still ahead of them. Like, all of this is great, but like, ooh, cloud seeding, actually. That is something we can work with. So you go here. Then, oh, look at that. You go here. And I wanted it to be an Elysium, but I guess that's just too much to ask. Then the plant spreader, and then, oh my god, we can get temperate forests in, oh, yes! Yes, the terraform has officially commenced. Now, this is where the water is still. We gotta find a way to extract it. But look at that, it's just canyon view after canyon view. Come on, game. You used to be kind. A scan. A little bit of water. Alright, and we can get to 30 water in a hurry. We don't have any tritium, do we? Well, we'll bring some in. That. How about that? We're so close. We're close to. We're on the verge of greatness. We're on the verge of something. Microbes. Keep spreading them. I mean, oxygen's at +7. Like, that's sick. Power production. Happiness. I don't want to remove any rocks. More science. Now we have tons of projects coming in. We need water. What do we need? We're so close. Can't finish our project. Not that we had enough material for it anyway. But we could go grab some, you know. I just have so little energy. I kind of would rather go here and just get a drone hub. Make everyone happier. Get all these cards out of my face. And then Flora, baby! Plant spreaders cost less. Accelerate all life forms. Get more life forms. This is great. You go away. That project so we can get another water one. Importing. I mean, that's probably good. Alright, we need water. Okay, the heat is still coming up. Like, there still is reason to have it. Let's propose new life forms. Is there a fun bacteria here? No. 3 temperature, 1 oxygen. That's going to happen before 3 oxygen, so... I think. I mean, +7 oxygen is going to come up pretty quick. Explore. What do we feel about hooking up this large tritium deposit? The immediate answer is we can't. We cannot because it costs too much energy. But that doesn't mean we can't take steps to make it possible by importing energy. So this is going to be ready next turn. Then we start talking about doing our things. So many drones. We're saving our thing until later. Expansion hub. Population. Either way, 3 energy income is huge. We'll take a -2 penalty to get a large tritium deposit. Is that true? When we know we have one down here with a giant aquifer? Yes, because there's nowhere to settle a city. Do I need tritium that badly? Yes, I need like an insane amount of tritium. Proposed life forms. Rainforest. Horses. I want new bacteria that is more prestigious. But we're not getting it. Down here where this giant water is, perhaps this is a place to live? It is a crater. And as far as people, +5 happiness here, plus this connection wouldn't be too bad. Kuala Lumpur here. Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of food, so we can do this. And we do have a lot of water, but we do have water for a reason. Let's make sure that one of the things we import this turn is water. We're not going to do our life form because we're waiting for a better one. Let's get our projects here. I mean, it's all fine. Bunnies! Connections. The rest can go away. Importing methane, like, I don't actually care about this. I don't care about this. I don't care about this. Like, I'll take it because I have a slot for it, but it's not something we care about. Let us now... This is 50 water, 20 water. Let's go for the big one. And we'll do it sustainably. For science. Penguins, cool. We could build rovers. Actually, building an android hub would give 3 happiness to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 15 happiness in here. Be pretty crazy. Or we could just get a mine. Just get a mine. There it is. See, black bacteria. Increase the climate zone temperature by 1. Or titanium bacteria. I kind of want both, but the black one seems cooler. Another plant spreader. Don't mind if I do, because eventually we're going to have water. And boreal. And then you get the black. And now we're going to start overwriting things. So you're going to go max happiness in... Oh, god dang. I was supposed to do this zone because the city's actually not in Elysium. Well, that's too bad. Energy production, though. That's not too bad. Very good. Very good. The rest can go away. This can go away. You know what? This can go away too. All right. We're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. We have a lot we have to do. Absolutely. Not gonna lie to you. We got a lot. We got a lot on our plate right now. But to get a bunch of prestige, we need to spread our animals. And right now, mostly, that means that we need water so that we can start putting plants down. And, sorry, oceans so we can put plants down. And oxygen so that we can put animals down. And we need actual water for that. So, like, once we have the ocean in, that's one thing. But we also need water. This is a place that we can settle. It also has tons of titanium nearby. And the oxygen bumped up to the next level. Incredible. None of these, all of these rather, need some level of rainfall. Keep importing things, options. The more variety you have in your stuff, the better. Population is good. Kuala Lumpur, energy, energy, energy. That goes there. Getting a bunch of rovers, like we said, gives tons of quality of life. So now our happiness is at plus 44. And basically, we don't have to worry about happiness for the rest of the game. Like, we're good. Grab an energy and a plant spreader. Happiness. Loving it. All this stuff. Don't really care. Animal spreader. Loving it. Up into here. An animal spreader would be nice, but we need ocean before any of that matters. We could export one fewer and import less sustainably now to get through this a little bit faster. Because we have a little bit of a stockpile. More population is always nice. I mean, every one we put in here is 15 frickin' happiness, man. Do we want energy, atmosphere, heat? I guess we do. So there you go. Fun, fun, fun. 11 energy. Like, we've come a long way. What do we need? We need tritium. We have a ton of food. We can put down another black polar dust thing. This city has a lot of people living there as well. Import life forms. A new bacteria. Good. So let's get diversity there. Oh, water project. Perfect. And this water project costs different resources a little bit. At least it costs some titanium. So if we do 6, that'll happen next turn. And then our last life form import. Rainfall? What? Gives iridium? I never want to do this, but it is a 2 prestiger. So we'll put that somewhere in, like, the boonies. Wow. We'll grab a skyscraper because we often do have a lot of food. Don't need another bacterial spreader. I don't need any of this. Get out of here. 50 ocean. Let's go. We do have to be worried about going to the next level of ocean because we have opportunities to flood ourselves, which would be not the bueno. If we scan to here, though. Okay, now it's time to just haul in. I think nitrates is going to be the one to go because the water level coming up means we have so many opportunities here for some really good plants. This is going to be a water mine. If I had this rock removed. And then you have a bunch of connectivity. And we can get all the way to this next turn. Well, we can do it now, I guess. And now it's ready to go. It's ready to go. We're doing it. We're doing it. All right, now I need nitrates and other things. Do I need to be bringing in nitrates? No, I should really... I have enough for another plant spreader next turn, so let's get water coming in for the water spreader. Accelerate light. Okay. Science. Food, power, titanium. Fray. That's gonna stop me from hauling water out. But that's fine. This is a cool one, but we don't really need it. This is also cool. Animal plant spreader. You go here. Spread the plants. So much. Okay, and now, unfortunately, we're not going to get many uses out of flora for this, but accelerate the speed. Hey, animals. Penguins. Horses. 20 prestige on horses. Living in Elysium. Oh, baby. It's happening. This is a couple of prestige. Let's put it where no one lives. And this is also new, the science one. So now, holy jeez. Horses is giving us 20 of our 47 points. That's freaking wild. I love it. Next. Oh, another bacteria. Lions are 35 prestige. Lions are 35 prestige. Ladies and gentlemen, did you see that? Lions. Why you always lying? Okay, can we get the water up again? Because we haven't done this guy. He's new. Let's do it where it's cold. Why you always lying? Plus heat, actually. Plus heat level in this area where we have a new city. Love it. Accelerate life. We're getting water in really fast. Should we up the oceans, though? No, I think we gotta get more animals spreading. Like, the animals are incredible for us. And I don't actually care. I'm gonna, before retiring Flora, I'm gonna get a gonna use her ability again, I think. If we got water though, yes, if we get water, then we can put down another animal spreader, and this city has so many connection points left that we have to be afraid of flooding. So animals, and then lions, 35 points. Is there only one spot for lions? In the one place we don't want to put it, where the horses are? I mean, it's a one turn overwrite. So we do that, and then we get it back, and then we put horses where our people live. That was totally worth it. Super worth it. Alright, plus. There was something we got, I thought. Atmosphere or something, and okay, so let's keep putting up temperature in zones, because putting up temperature in zones, especially where there's oxygen, will give us the ability to put those animals there. So like here, for instance. That's perfect. I don't think I care about either of you. Space Lady is cool. But like neither of them help us with our goal. Our people are just so happy though that it's not even gonna matter. Like I don't need any of this. We can help ourselves by getting the water level up. Now we can almost do that just by doing this. You don't say. Yeah, we'll get this thing. Not enough titanium in stock. Okay. I don't care for any of this. Scan. Go get me some happy people. Oh, another plant spreader. That makes me happy. If it makes you happy. The only place that has more than one water level is our place here with the cloud seeding. So I know that none of those plants can get put until we do something about it. Though overwriting for this high prestige plant might be worth it as well. 3 random resources seems legit. And what we'll do is change this to just finish this water level. The real question is at 2 water level, 2 of this is gonna flood. Perhaps a couple other things. But nothing too critical, so. Like, I don't think I care about any of this. Like, it just doesn't matter. This actually has a structure, so it can get a dike. This is empty, so it's just gonna die. Boom, baby. Any more animal spreaders? No. Then I don't care. Do we want to finish this? I don't need to. What we need to do is bring in water so we can spread animals faster and win the game. Where is the water at? There's the water. 5 water. Every turn we're just looking for water. Ooh, plant spreader maybe. Okay, water. Water. We can get a good score. This is going to be a gold run as long as we find some water. There's some water. Well, there's water in a lot of places. A lot of little water places. We'll grab this one here. So now we're 2 water away from our next spreader. Sure. Animal. Birds of Paradis. The birds of paradise need 3 heat and 2 oxygen. So is there a location with 3 heat? Yes. How much oxygen does it have? -1. Not great. This has an oxygen. How much do they need? 2? No, they need 1. So this spot here, not Tharsis, Solus, if it had 1 more heat, it would be good. So we take this dark bacteria, we put it in Solus, it's now incredible. We go here, we get our birds of paradise, and in Solus, bam, baby, look at that! We're 5 points away. And we have an animal spread next turn. Oh no, we have an animal spread this turn. We have an animal spread this turn. Animal spread this turn. Penguins. Pang. Right here. 55 frickin' turns. Woo! Let's go. Space OP. So good. Let's frickin' go. That was an hour and 10 minutes, granted, but like still, that's gold. That's so gold. That is so gold. Utopia, hard level, all this other crap. Gold, frickin' going for gold on the green path. Let's go. I hope you enjoyed. It's a fun game. It's got a lot of things you gotta juggle. And I like that we're finally in these utopian difficulties. And like, oh my god. Very cool. Spread life. 100 life form points. So now we need 110, 120. Oh my lordy. Fully terraforming. Though, isn't there an extra special? Yeah, so in these ones, they have the special terraforming requirement. Oh, 28. That's Utopian 2 and special terraforming. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Oh my god. Either way, this has been an absolute blast. I hope you've been enjoying, and I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.